In 2019, I decided I want to make a little review video for every book that I read. To start it off, I want to make this video my top three favorite books of 2018, which include Lead True by Dr. Jeff Thompson, The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, hopefully pronouncing that correctly, and Overcharged by Charles Silver. Jeff Thompson is the former CEO of Gunderson Healthcare, and in this book, he talks about his approach to leadership. It's really focused in having a set of values that's embedded in every single decision, from hiring to firing, and how you manage yourself in crises in a way that allows you to be consistent. One of the things I thought was really valuable from this book was the direct application of lessons that I've learned in other books, like those written by Jim Collins and Patrick Lencioni, but applying them directly into healthcare, the field where I work. So it was very helpful to see those examples. One of the things I was hoping would also be included in the book are more practical techniques for introducing these ideas and having them take root within other people in the organization. But thankfully, Dr. Thompson has taken time online and in person to actually communicate with me some of his techniques and thoughts. So awesome book. And an awesome person. You should reach out to him on Twitter and engage with him. He's a really thoughtful guy. The Power of Habit is one of the most entertaining educational books I've ever read. It highlights how cues and cravings are associated with behaviors that lead to certain rewards. And one of the things I really enjoyed about this book was seeing the breadth of examples where habits may play a role in our daily lives, from the memory of simple tasks to the behaviors of how businesses and organizations run. One of the things I thought was really helpful was the series of suggestions on how to embed new behaviors into established habit loops. This was really helpful as I was working with a number of my patients where we were struggling to find ways for my recommendations to fit into their daily routines. So it shed a little light on how to potentially provide better recommendations as a doctor. One of the criticisms of the book, though, is that when a book is focused on being scientific, I want to see more than just case studies and case series, because especially when talking about how habits impact businesses, some of the conclusions that are drawn may be a little overreaching. My favorite book in 2018 was Overcharged, and I think it's a book that everyone should read. It is the most honest review of the fraud and detrimental behaviors that take place in the healthcare system by everybody, including insurance companies, pharmaceutical companies, doctors, hospitals, and patients. One of the things I loved about this book is that it turns over every single rock, exposing everything to the sun. And I think it's just a breath of fresh air. Unfortunately, one of the downsides of this book is that it shows so many opportunities for improvement that it's hard to pick which opportunity is the best to go after. Also, in my opinion, the author focuses too much on how patients will make decisions that help them save money and doesn't focus enough on how patients make decisions based off of the perception of health or based off of the influence of poor health behaviors and habits that are tough for them to break. So there you have it. Those are my favorite books of 2018. Hopefully they make it onto your reading list for 2019. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on these books and look forward to leaving new videos on the books I'm reading this year.